sent is not the version you're working off. Is the trouble?
No, I had the red version as well.
I think you sent us the wrong version, Jimmy.
Let me just check. So that was March the 4th.
Well, it doesn't matter what you check. I've got the wrong version, and it was sent on Thursday.
Okay, I'm just now downloading it from my one. Yeah, okay, you've got the wrong version. That's fine. So you've now got that version. Shall we delay this until then next week?
Yeah, I'm happy to do that. So at the next meeting.
Yeah, okay.
The other two are the important ones to get in place today, I think. This one's important to do, but yeah, we need to be. I assume we've got the right copies of the other two.
You have indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what we'll do then, I'll put that on the agenda for next week. I'll be doing the agenda. It needs to be out actually tomorrow. I say tomorrow. It needs to be out before Thursday because you need 3 clear working days. So it'll be out. I will send it to. Well, what I will do for the first time is send it to all of you tomorrow, an early version, so that you can see that what's on there, and if there is anything else you want added, you can let me know, okay? And I'll send out the final version tomorrow evening, which means then you've got the 3 clear working days of Thursday, Friday, and Monday. Is that okay?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
Well, I'd rather get the agenda out fairly quickly. When are we meeting? It's the
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Because we want to get the invite out to our parish our county councillor and things
Yeah.
soon. So, can we? When did you say you'd do it, Jimmy?
It's going to be done tomorrow. So what I will do during the day, I will do an early version of the agenda, send it out, and then if there's anything you want changed on it, you can let me know before a certain time tomorrow, and then I will send it out to yourselves, the final version tomorrow evening, plus also Nigel Dixon and is it the police as well? Get a copy?
Yeah, Tom Gibbs.
Okay. So Nigel Dixon and Tom Gibbs.
We've never had the privilege of looking at an agenda before it's published, so
No, sure. Well, it's only I will only do it this time. I think in future you'll know roughly what they look like and stuff. It's going to be a bit different to Caroline's.
okay.
Okay. On that note, then we might as well close this meeting. The other thing I will say before we close the meeting is I will be sending you out a clerk's report by the end of this week, plus a correspondence list, so that you can see what correspondence I've had. It hasn't been a lot, to be honest, and you can also see what I've been doing. Okay?
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Yeah, wonderful. Wonderful.
Right. In that case, I shall close the meeting. If you're okay with that, Chris?
I just got one more thing to ask. Can you do what was it we were talking about, Tim? A predicted costs for next year? Get some realistic figures in what we're looking at our budget for next year.
Okay. Well, Caroline has done some sort of a budget, but I must admit it wasn't the way I would do it. I'll be honest. I can do that. That might not be done before the next meeting.
No, that's fine. Because basically that won't come into play until April, will it?
That's correct. Yeah.
Could you sort of do what you can with it and sort of give us our predicted things so that we got everything instead of sort of surmising what it's going to cost, sort of get it down as near enough as what, so we know what it's going to cost for next year.
Yeah, okay. It would be useful in that case. I'll have to go through the old bank statements and see things like insurance and so forth to see what that's going to cost for next year.
Yeah, so I have got a bank statement here which was brought to me 2 days ago, which I need to get over to you.
Yeah, okay. If you scan it and send it, that'd be great.
Right, okay.
Or if not, take a picture of it, Chris.
I'm going to say
yeah,
that'll
that's fine.
be photos and emailed over, I think.
Yeah, as long as I can read it, that's okay.
Yeah, no, that'll be okay. I can do that. Yeah, we basically instead of sort of juggling figures and just putting an amount beside something because that's always been there. Sort of like to try and get a bit more accurate.
Yeah, okay.
Just so that we know what we're looking at cost wise.
Yeah, okay, fine.
There's not too many figures, Jimmy. If you look, I don't know if you've got access to Caroline's old work, but there's only about 12 lines. And like you say, insurance, dog bins, cutting the grass, and the few odds and so and so's. But our income is only $5.5 grand, so there's not a lot to play with.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I just ask as well about the recreation ground playing equipment? I can't remember. I don't know if anyone else does when that needs to be inspected next as part of the safety inspection. I don't know because I know it was raised last year. I think it was. I don't know if it has to be done annually. Does it?
That is done annually, but I believe that's done by the Playing Fields Committee. They sort that out, don't they? And then report back, don't they?
I don't know. Is it worth trying to put that to them and then find out when it's next due? Because I just don't want anything to get with COVID. I don't want anything to slip through for us to then miss it. If that makes sense.
That won't get missed. Clive usually look after that for us.
Okay,
and then I'm sure that's done organised with Clive through the Playing Fields Committee, and then that come back to us as a report, and I think we get the bill.
Yeah, brilliant.
I'm
okay,
as
long as that's being dealt with rather than it just being going under the radar because of the way everything has gone on for the last year or so.
Yeah, no, that will be done. Anyone else got any questions or anything they'd like to ask me, Jimmy, or each other?
I may not be able to. I'm going to be working during the day on the next meeting next week. I hope to be back in time. I should finish at 6:45, but unlikely. So I may be a little bit late. There's a few things I've raised.
Right. Okay.
That's it for me.
Jimmy's got a list of what you raised, have you?
Yeah. He has, yeah.
Got it. Which is why I will send it out earlier. The finance is going to be a little bit. Well, it's not really going to happen because I don't have any information this time, so I can't do anything about finance. I'll put it on the agenda and then just say that I can't look at any bank statements or anything like that. But then hopefully, moving on, that would then fit into place.
Yeah. Can you change the who needs to change the bank details?
Well, it should be whoever the signatories are.
Tim?
I've got no idea. I haven't been to a bank for about 10 years.
Me neither.
I think I'm sure it's happened before, hasn't it? How did we do it before?
Wendy?
Someone used to speak to the bank and ask them what we need to do. I'm sure there'll be a form for that.
Yeah, Wendy done it last time, I think.
Yeah. Can someone phone the bank and ask them? Can you phone the bank? I don't know.
Well, what I'll do is I've got the bank statement. I'll take the number off the top and give it a ring and see what I get.
Yeah, well done.
Well, I might not get nothing. And I say this number's discontinued.
They'll be there, but they won't be quick. Yeah, they'll give it a go. Let's be surprised. Might be surprised.
Yeah, I'll give it a go and see what I can do.
Yeah, I'm sure they've got this happens regularly, and I'm sure there'll be a form for that.
Yeah, I would have thought that. Yeah, if I get it posted to me, I can then get it sent over to Jimmy and then get it sent back.
Yeah. And if
You're still a signatory, Tim.
Yeah, so I can nip round and sign it at yours if need be.
Yeah, I was going to say, 'cause there's only us two left with signatories in it.
Yeah. The one thing about signatories, I think it's handy to have at least 3, just in case someone's on holiday or sick or whatever.
Definitely.
So it's just
Yes.
something between you. I think if you can sort that out, that'd be useful.
Yeah, yeah, we can organise that.
It's getting that thing from the bank and asking them to change the address and how we change the signature is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give him a ring tomorrow and see what I can sort out.
Okay,
If
good.
there's any way of getting it online access to it, would be handy as well, Chris.
I'll give it a go. I don't think they'll let us, but I'll give it a go. I'll
Yeah,
see what we're allowed to do.
Yeah.
One thing, Chris, you could ask them if they can even just email statements these days, because I'm happy just to receive them by email. They don't need to post them to me.
Yeah, we can do. It's see what they say.
Yeah.
I know Lloyd's email their statements unless you specifically wish for paper copies. I think we're all trying to go green and friendly.
Yeah.
Most
Okay.
just send us an email that they've added one to your online account, and then you have to go into your online account to view it. That's the trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, that might just be the case of that because that's online, they won't let us do it with the parish council.
Yeah, see if they can. Never know.
I'll give it a go, see what I can dig up.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, cheers,
Okay.
Tim.
Cheers, everybody. Bye.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.